Children's Stadium in Fresno, California. Early season momentum at stake here as we have a Week 2 clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Sacramento State Hornets and the Fresno State Bulldogs. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Catching up with the Sacramento State head coach before the game, he is very concerned about this crowd. It is a tough place to play, and with this home crowd, he knows that this is going to be one of their biggest challenges so far of the season. Can they get an upset on the road with this crowd noise, with this environment? He says his team has to stay locked in and focused to make it happen on the road today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. Kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bulldogs offense will have the football first. And it'll be up to this transfer sophomore quarterback to pilot this attack. He was under siege. Timeout, sacked 6 times, and it forced him into 2 interceptions. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying the left side. There he goes. Picks up the first down. Touchdown, Fresno State. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. He'll bring it out. It's Wilson. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Send the tight end in motion. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
He'll pull it down and run. It's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. I guess in this case, the scramble giveth and the scramble taketh away, and the ball was taken away.
And I'm not sure if he just didn't see an open guy downfield or if his receivers didn't do a good enough job on the scramble rule getting open. But at the end, quarterback held on to it way too long. That allowed the defense to catch up to him and create the takeaway.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Snagged in the middle. It's McClain. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. Now facing a 3rd and long. Martin will throw it. Oh, they're after him. Zings it complete to the right. That was an important stop there as they try to hold them to a field goal on this drive. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Running inside, it's Curtis. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. Got 3 on 1st down, it's 2nd and 7.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Motion from the wideout. The play action fake. Pocket breaking down. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
Man, early in the game, I love when you set the tone and make the quarterback feel uncomfortable. Nice job getting him on the ground, getting your first sack of the day. Listen, they had 3 last week, but they want to continue to build on that number and keep getting it higher, and that's a great start.
Now on 1st down from the 30.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a 1st down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The run inside. It's Curtis. And tackled there by the defense.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Dumps it to the back. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. On 4th down, looking for the completion. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Caught over the middle. It's Rainey.
Early in the game as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Skips away from pressure. Finds his man. It's Burrell. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. They'll move the wide receiver. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Curtis. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. He's got it again. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Couldn't find any room at all, and he'll lose 7 on the play.
And the offense on that option play, they're just thinking we're going to use our speed to our advantage, and we're just going to outflank you easily and pick up this first down on 3rd and short. But how about the defense? Everybody's staying home. You saw the speed and their ability to get outside and get a stop, now setting up 4th down.
On 4th down, going to the air. Outside the pocket, lets it go. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. They built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, there's just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Martin back to pass. Makes the grab. Clock stops momentarily as there is an injured Bulldog on the play. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on that. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Pressure coming. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back games. This guy's notched a sack, starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really, really well. This defense could use this guy's production consistently.
On his way back from the 20. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Running inside, it's Curtis. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. Very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the 1st quarter. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Might be changing the route. The run inside. It's Collins. Stopped at the 41-yard line after the 5-yard gain.
On 2nd down defensively, I'm always like, hey, let's get to 3rd down. Really good job by the offense. It's like, nah, we're going to stick this run right down your throat, get the 1st down on 2nd down. We don't need 3rd downs.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 4. On the run, it's Collins. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit out, sir.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. So they couldn't get it done on third down. Now they'll line up in punt formation. Catches it at the 15. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Handoff to the single running back. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Might as well stick with him. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Lays out, gives up his body, and makes the grab on the right side. Clock stops momentarily as there is an injured Bulldog on the play. The Bulldogs getting set on 1st and 10. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Here he goes. Touchdown, Sacramento State. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. Bringing it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. They'll try the left side. Powers through the defender. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They'll keep it on the ground. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. Martin will throw it. Snags it over the middle. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
Love the route there by the tight end in man-to-man coverage. He's able to separate from the defender, and then once he has the ball, he's able to rip through the tackle and go get more yards.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. There's some room. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
And that last run is just a nice job seeing the hole, exploding through it. He has had a heck of a night. Now with that carry, over 100 yards on the game. That's the mark you really want to hit as a running back, and he's got that here tonight.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field, don't make a mistake, check it down to your running back, let him do the rest. But there was two guys right next to him. So that was actually a little bit of a dangerous throw, but you could tell they were definitely locked in, and they were not going to let that running back catch that football and go anywhere after the catch.
Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. Fresno State will have to punt it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. I think he wanted to take a shot there, and he took a shot all right and dumped the ball off to the running back.
There's no doubt, Reese, and he took a shot, but I think he did the right thing. I want to push the ball down the field. I want to make big plays, but when it's not there, be smart. Don't put the ball in harm's way.
Got it. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out, but he's a big part of this passing game. You saw why there.
It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Understanding his responsibilities in that coverage. That's a cover 2 look, so there's 2 safeties playing deep, but the linebacker knows there's nobody underneath him keeping him close to the line of scrimmage, so he can kind of float back a little bit, watch the QB's eyes, jump the throw, and make the pick.
Swatted away and broken up. There by the DB.
This is a great play by the defensive back, and I think one of the hardest things to do as a DB is you're covering a receiver deep down the field, your back's to the play, and you've got to turn your shoulder, locate the football, and then swat it away. That DB did an outstanding job in coverage.
Gain of 6. They're looking at 3rd and 4. Fresno State right back to the line. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Fires deep on the run. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Fresno State will have to punt. He came so close to pinning them deep, but maybe just a little too greedy. Tried to get it too close, and it'll come out to the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. That's caught by Williams. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Off the play fake. Finds his man. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Shakes off. Ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Man, it was a good run, right? You had the first down. You knew you had the first down. I'll just take.
Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Quickly out to the tight end. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Looking downfield very late in the half. Complete out left to Wilson. They'll make the stop at the 42. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a first down. Wants to throw it again. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Makes the grab. It's Burrell. He stopped at the 32. Picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Collins. And he's taken down after a short gain, and that'll do it for us here in the first half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Fellas, welcome in to our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. Let's start with Texas, taking on the #1 team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. And it's the Longhorns, with one of the biggest wins in program history, taking down the #1 team in the country. This will push them to 2-0 on the season.
Fresno State lined up to kick off and start this second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wilson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. As we start the second half, Holly, what adjustments do these teams want to make?
I did talk to Sacramento State's head coach coming out of the locker room. He said this is exactly the type of game he was expecting. 2 solid defenses have made it very difficult to find points in the end zone today. The defenses have been terrific so far, really limiting what the other is able to do. Points are at a premium down here. Guys, you've got to believe that whoever makes the next mistake and has a turnover, that might be a significant change in this game. I'll keep you posted from the sidelines. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. It'll be 3rd and long. The offense changing the play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Looking downfield. And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right?
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds him out of the backfield. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And that's a good second down run. Commit to the running game, run the football. Great game, great job by the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
Running inside, it's Collins. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David, and they're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scored.
Here's a little room there. At the 20. Touchdown, Sacramento State. They take the lead here in the second half. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
He'll return it. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. And on that kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Trainer's out having a look at this junior defensive back. Holly Rowe will update us on his condition. And so the Fresno State offense comes out onto the field. So as soon as they step on the field here in the third quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great tackling, limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here, when it's kind of a 50-50, 60-40, where the offense has to make the play, the defense has been consistently winning in this football game.
Sweet cut there. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. First down here for the offense. Martin back to pass. He'll get rid of it. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. Clock stops momentarily as there is an injured Bulldog on the play. And the Bulldogs will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? On the move, he fires. In the end zone, he's got it. Touchdown, Fresno State.
I don't know what play they called, but I would call it again because the defense had no idea what was going on. Receiver comes wide open, catches the football, and gets the easy touchdown.
And they did tack on the extra point. He'll bring it out. It's Wilson. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Might be calling a hot route. The run inside. It's Rainey. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Coleman open on the right. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. He was fighting and struggling his way, trying to get that first down. Instead, they'll be faced with 4th.
Man, and you see those sticks, and you're like, dude, 3rd and short,
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. They'll run for it. Might have a chance. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Wide receiver going in motion. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Into the open. How about that play on the ground? They get him out of bounds at the 34. The Bulldogs using their first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. They'll run play action. He turns that loose down the right side.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Moses. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. He might want another play. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Here comes the field goal unit. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one, a 47-yarder from the right hash. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Man, I hope the kicker's okay after that penalty. You got to worry about protecting them when they're on that plant leg. And the offense will be grateful for the benevolence of the special teams to give them a fresh set of downs in the red zone. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Off play action. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. That is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
It's Sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Martin will throw it. Makes the grab on the left. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive. The Bulldogs can really attack on this second and short. Running to the left. Looking for room at the 40. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
That's a big stop for the defense. That running back has had so much success. You're down in the football game. You need to get the ball back to your offense. You create a play like this. This will get the fires going, get the juices going. Now we got to go get a few more.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Fresno State will have to punt it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's got the tight end. Could not make his way to the corner. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's raining. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
You have to wonder, after missing a field goal on the last drive, how are they going to play this third down? He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Fourth down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. That's the end of the quarter, guys, and Fresno State is on top. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Keeps it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Quarterback may change this route. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. And he will go down. Couldn't get rid of it in time, and the defense gets a sack on fourth down.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hiney.
This time, they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight. They'll go right back to him. He's brought down immediately and barely got it back to the line of scrimmage.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if they can score and bleed the clock. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Working that left side now. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
Well, short completion setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And it's good! Still a one-score game, and they've got a little breathing room.
And that's not the way they wanted to. But nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. The defense able to hold them to a field goal on that last drive, and now this offense will try to answer, and they need a touchdown. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Jukes his way for more. 7-yard pickup on that one. It's now 2nd and 3.
You know, that's why this guy can play 1st, 2nd, and 3rd down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. They're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Both of these teams off to slow starts this season, desperately needing a victory, and they've got the closing minutes to try to pull it out. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the first down marker. Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Quarterback making adjustments. Has to get there to move the sticks. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
How nice is it to have a running back with this guy's skill set, right? That's not a guaranteed give-me 4th down conversion either, but still, they trust in him to find the crease and keep this drive alive.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Takes the easy completion. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you. A huge 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been
finding some room. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Sacramento State. Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And the extra point gives them a 1-point lead here in the fourth. So it's an 80-yard drive. And how about that for a capper, a 43-yard run for 6. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. Off the play fake on first down to throw. They're working that left side. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and I love when the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. Like, they can make plays, they can run people over, they can now run around people. Like, so nice to have these tight ends.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Martin back to pass. Under fire. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
You just love to see that from the quarterback. I know it's a big third down, and more than anything, you want to throw a completion, keep your offense on the field. But when the defense wins and nobody's open, you got to just tip your hat, throw it away. And now a big decision coming up on fourth down.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. Unloads to the right. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Got enough for the first. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. Might as well give it to him again. There's a crease. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. The defense working to manage that clock. They use the timeout, 1:55 remaining. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. Running the red zone. It's raining. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Final timeout taken by the Bulldogs. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. If they can move that thing 1 yard here, that'll probably wrap this baby up. He's got enough for the first down. A safe play, but get him outside in space, and they'll wrap up the victory with that one. You already have the lead. Scoring is always good, but milk the clock, and it will be your friend. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again.
Yeah, I think my thought process needs to be points are good. Because if I get a field goal here, that's fine. I take the lead by more than a field goal. They got to go the length of the field. But I also want to run this clock, let it continue to work. But the goal is to get a touchdown. So let's see what this offense dials up next.
And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. He is going nowhere as the defense is manhandling this running game.
He got nowhere, but now it's decision time. It's third down. Listen, if I go get this first down, there's a good chance this ball game's over. The clock's going to run out. So how aggressive do I want to be on this third down?
Well, I want to be aggressive if I'm on defense. You can tell in these last couple of plays, they've been selling out, putting a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, anticipating the offense, trying to run the football, and trying to bleed the clock. Now, I'd get after this quarterback.
And he crosses the goal line for the late touchdown, and that one just might finish this baby off.
That is how it's done. Great job by this offense. And because of the score and the time, you kick the extra point because you're going to make them go down the field, have to score, and get a two-point conversion to tie this football game. Great drive by this offense.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. Pretty much down to cases here, David. They have to execute quickly to have a shot at the end.
And obviously you want to do everything you can to make it as short a Hail Mary as possible, right? So try to get a chunk right here before you have to take, Jesse, that big shot to the end zone.
And you know they're already dialing out that shot play, right? Who has the best hands on offense? Who has the best size? Who can go up high point the football and win you this game?
Martin will throw it. He wants a big play here late. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Might as well finish with a little flair. The defense comes up with a turnover, and they can take a knee if they choose from here on out.
When you're down late in the game and you got to make plays, it's really tough not to force the football. You can tell quarterback forces the football. Defense comes up with a huge interception.
Running inside. It's Rainey. Turning it on. That will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody. Welcome to Sacramento State Stadium. First month of the season, teams starting to take shape, find out what they can do, and we will learn more here in week 3. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. Out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And North Dakota State will have the football first as their offense heads onto the field. And here comes the junior running back. Last time out, scored a touchdown just under 100 yards in their victory. On the run, it's Scott. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running a football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Trying play action. Firing to the right, complete. Still running it. Makes the grab in their space. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. They used a chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Solid run on the last play. Gives this offense another 1st down. Defense in press coverage. Got room to work. Fights off a defender. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Motion from the wide receiver. On the move. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. It's 3rd and 5. Gives it on the option. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. Dead center perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little bit, but they quieted this place a little bit by getting 3 and starting this game off on the right foot.
And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. They want him to take care of the ball, do the dirty work, be good in pass pro, and make plays when he has a chance.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future, it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I'll tell you what, to watch him this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that. Really curious to watch how this unfolds.
And he'll be smacked to the ground. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. With the catch, it's Burrell. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
Really nice job locking in by the quarterback that time on 3rd down. That was the completion you had to have. You're only down 3-0, I get it. It's your 2nd drive of the game, so lots of football to go, but you want to establish a rhythm and confidence as early as possible, and getting that completion on 3rd down was big.
Motion from the wideout. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. So as they take a look at the injured player, we will take a timeout. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Fakes the grab. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
Well, on that 3rd down play, they're just trying to get it to him quickly to see if he can do something with it after they catch. But this is a defense that takes pride in their ability to tackle in the open field. That was a fantastic job of rallying to the ball carrier inbounds and getting him down, now setting up 4th.
Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
The run inside. It's Scott. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5.
And that's the problem with blitzing on defense. You live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. Defense dialed up the pressure, but the offense had a better play call. They ran it away from the blitz, and that's why they were able to be successful.
They'll make the stop at the 42. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. That's caught. It's Collins. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
For a wide receiver screen to work, you've got to have better blocking out in front by other receivers, and they're just not physical enough at the point on that last play.
Using his legs, it's Scott. Inside the 25. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, North Dakota State.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And he tacks on the extra point. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. Moving out to the right. Fires on the move. He's got an open man. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest. Take it.
Could be an alley. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. First down for this offense.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Got it behind the line. It's Collins. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Here's a heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision.
Oh, he's got some space. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
I don't think the defense was expecting run on that play. Second and forever. They were all dropping back into coverage. They got gashed.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He's got his man. There is nowhere to go. He has stopped, and it'll be fourth down from the 23. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On fourth down, looking to pass. Fires downfield. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll run it. It's raining. They stop him in his tracks, and they'll head to the other side of the field. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Tight end now in motion. It's complete to the right. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Sacramento State.
There's really never any doubt with this guy. The coaching staff always talks about his leadership and his mental toughness. That was a bad interception on the opening drive, but he's able to turn the page and show you his short-term memory and just come out and stay aggressive, sling it around a little bit, and this offense is able to answer with a touchdown of their own.
And how nice is it if you're a coordinator to have a guy like that you can depend on? Like, he doesn't dwell on the one mistake. He doesn't let it turn into two. A lot of times you can see that snowball effect, man. Just a nice bounce back for him individually and for this offense to put the early turnover behind him.
North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
Yeah, this offense is going to try to run the ball and do it in a variety of ways. You'll see zone reads. You'll just see straight downhill running. We'll get the toss play going as well to try to keep this defense on their heels.
This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Boy, could they use a conversion on third and short from their own 24. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air, it's Hayes. A little screen to the running back. There he goes. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Here we go. Ready. Ready, go.
Looking for room, it's Scott. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuffing the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Complete to the left. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
Such a nice job at pass protection. You got the corner route there to the tight end. It's going to take the big fella a little while to get to that area of the field, so you got to build a nice pocket for the quarterback to throw from. And all 5 guys up front doing their job individually, working together in tandem beautifully. That's what really allowed that play to work.
False start.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. You give away 5 like that, it's hard enough to make first downs. 1st and 15 here. Wide receiver comes in motion. He wants to throw it. On the left side, grabbed by Williams. And the defense drags him down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Run out of bounds. They'll spot him at the 24. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. The lone back's got it. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
New running back, same result. Like, it's pretty clear what they want to do on the offensive side of the football. They want to dominate the line of scrimmage. They want to run the football, whether it's the starter or now the backup. They're going to establish that ground game. It's what they do. It's who they are.
Going to the run, it's Scott. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
5 yards away from another 3rd down conversion on this drive. They're already 2 for 2. Looking to pass, it's Hayes. Plucks it out of the air.
3rd down is money down. You got to find a way to execute and get the ball out, get it to your playmakers. That was the opposite of that. They got it to their playmakers, and they got absolutely nowhere. Lost yards on the play. 4th down now upcoming.
Splits the uprights. Good. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line, it's raining. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. Great job by this quarterback to beat the blitz, and then the running back made it to the sticks.
Yeah, awesome job. You see a extra guy coming. The running back is not accounted for. Nice job getting it to him and letting him get the 1st down. Great job, great read.
Creates a little space. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Caught by Coleman. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. It's 3rd and 5. They'll send the back in motion. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Finds his man. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's raining. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They feed him again. Maybe some room here. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Looking for a crease. It's raining. Breaks into the open. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running inside. It's raining. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go with a direct snap. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
3rd and 3. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Picks up enough to get them 1st and 10 from the 11.
And this is the beauty of getting in these third down and manageable situations. It makes it so much easier for an offense. Now you can run your RPO game, and everybody has to respect that run. I read it. He reads it correctly. Spit.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on first down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a 2nd down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking downfield, and time is running short. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Motion from the wide receiver. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Still 3rd down, but more ground to cover after the flag. He wants to change this route. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. The lead is down to a field goal.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. No surprise, looks as if they'll be content just to head to the locker room. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Holly Rowe right there in the middle of it on the sideline. Holly, what are you hearing about this injury?
I did talk to Sacramento State's head coach coming out of the locker room. Guys, the coach told me their running back will not return to this game. I could see that he has suffered some type of upper body injury. He tested it out several times here on the sideline, but foul security could be an issue. He is definitely out to start this second half. Reese?
Appreciate that, Holly. The run inside. It's raining. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule. It makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That's the sophomore running back they're taking a look at, and Holly Rowe will let us know what's going on the sideline. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. The short hands, it's Moses. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Less than a yard to go to pick up the first down. Now the play fake. Dumps it off in the flats. Can't get him to the ground. Brought down at the 48 after a gain of 5.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's raining. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. We'll check on his status, but at the moment, we'll take a timeout. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
They don't get nearly enough on 3rd down, 4th down coming from the 48.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Takes a shot as he throws, and it never had a chance. Incomplete.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football in this fourth down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
Looking for space. It's Scott. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking for a man. It's Hayes. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
This guy is very proud about his accuracy. That's why he's one of the better quarterbacks in all of college football. And that time, ball just got away from him a little bit. It's going to set up 3rd down.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
The give to the left side. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, this defense obviously knows they have to be able to stop the run now in the second half if they're going to win this game. And you wonder if they were able to make some tweaks and some adjustments at halftime, maybe getting some more bodies close to the line of scrimmage to give themselves a chance to come back in this game.
They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. Gives it on the option. Fighting off the defender. Maybe a crease. Touchdown, North Dakota State. Great job by the back on the option.
3rd and short, you see it a lot, Jesse. Bringing more bodies to the line of scrimmage, trying to get the stop, force a 4th down. But here's the problem, right? Once you get past that first wave, where's the bodies?
That's a good point. This running back, he's got the ability to make one dude miss or run through tackles to get into that 2nd level. And once he gets there, he's got the speed to take it into the end zone. That's exactly what you saw. Aggressive play call, knowing the defense was ready for it, and still they couldn't stop it.
On the move from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Handoff from the gun. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. They'll keep it on the ground. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Guys, this offense is already reeling down. Multiple possessions, really need to cash in on this drive. They'll move the tight end. They'll go to the air. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think they can get it. Snap it to the back. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on 1st down. Going long. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, it looked like the offense had a...
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
And a nice, solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll go right back to the run. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. The give on the counter. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Running inside, it's Collins. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Just feeds to running back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on fourth down, and I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on fourth down for those types of situations, and you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time, so you chalk it up to the defense and take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Back to throw, it's Hayes. Fires to the tight end. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Off play action on first down. Swings it out to his running back. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And guys, that completion might have helped the old confidence, but it didn't help the down and distance. 2nd and 10 here. The play action fake. Rushes on him. Got his man.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the end route there.
3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And this one splits the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way.
And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. And after the loss on that last one, an all-important second down play from the 12. Motion from the wideout. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line.
And the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. He wants to take the top off. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The corners are walked up tight. Run inside. It's Mitchell. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, North Dakota State. And they take it in for 6 more points. They extend the lead here in the fourth, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1. The offense did exactly. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball.
Number 77, set to kick off.
On the run from inside his own 5. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on fourth downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. It's complete on the right side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations, but this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back. Offensively, you got to put the gas to the floor. Got to make something happen fast.
Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Bringing it back. He's at the end with the pick 6. Touchdown, North Dakota State. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And what a fantastic job by the defense there on that fourth down. They understand, obviously, having a big lead. The offense is going to go for it. They're going to have to throw it. Everybody on defense has their eyes on the QB. They're able to jump in front of the pass, take it in for a touchdown, build their lead, and that essentially seals this game. They're going to go home with the double.
He's finally brought down after a big return that was almost a whole lot bigger. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Bringing the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the right. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now the pitch. Pushes ahead for one. It's 2nd and 9.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell, surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up. Run it. Do something. You can't take a sack on 4th down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for you.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mitchell.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Now facing a 3rd and long. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. The throw. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And the defense gets the big 3rd down stop, creates some momentum. Hey, I don't know if they're going to go for it on 4th down, but the defense is continuing to fight, continuing to hustle, continue to fly around. Like, these are positive signs from a group that you know needs to continue to grow, needs to continue to build, needs to continue to get better.
90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run the option. The option, he'll keep it. The give to the tailback. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a 1st down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Here comes the option. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And just, they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the 4th quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit, throw the football around.
Wants to adjust the pattern. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. He recovers the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, in this situation, the only offensive player who can advance the fumble is the guy who dropped it. Now on the counter. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll go to the counter. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On the ground, it's Mitchell. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And they've used their last timeout, and now the offense can start burning the clock. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Rides to the back. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. They'll run the screen. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. Not a lot of drama in this one as they just get punched in the face and lose by double figures.
Not a lot of drama, but there is a lot to fix on offense, on defense, on special teams. This team, David, they've got